Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6th sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chain.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Ace coming to you June 1st, 2021, 7:10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Cali. I hope this video is coming to you and you are doing well. I wanted to make this video for a long time, guys. I have been busy with work and family, trading, but this is the video you all have been asking me to make. Here it is, how to spot and follow the smart money part 2. So you guys asked me after the first video, Ace, how do you spot and follow the smart money? What tools are you using to see where the smart money is placing their bets, where they're accumulating, where they're distributing? How do you place your trades using this kind of information? Guys, that's what this video is all about. You asked for it, you're going to get it. We got a ton to cover, so let's hop into it and let's not waste any time. This is the legal disclaimer on the screen. I'm going to leave this up here for just a few moments. Basically what it's saying, guys, is I am not a financial advisor. Everything contained in this video is for educational purposes only. The information contained in this video is not an invitation or advice to buy, sell, or trade any specific security. You should be aware of all the risks associated with securities trading and seek advice from an independent financial advisor prior to executing any trades. Now, if you choose to trade based off of any information in this video, you do so at your own risk, okay? So we got the legal stuff out of the way. We're going to pause just for a quick second. Guys, if you have not seen the first video, how to spot and follow the smart money that I did, there's a link in the upper right hand corner of your screen right now. Click on that link, go to the first video, watch the first video, because if not, you're going to be kind of lost if you just hop in on part 2. So watch part 1. When you're done with that, come back to this video. Everything's going to make a lot more sense, okay? But in the first video, guys, we spoke about who the smart money is. Hedge funds, institutional banks, proprietary trading firms, billionaires, HFT, and algos. These top 5, they moved the markets 85% of the time. Or I should say, these are the 85% of the people who are moving the markets, excuse me. So these are the people who control the price action. What we want to do is we want to be able to see their trades. We want to see them getting in. We want to see them getting out. We want to be able to hop on their coattails and ride their coattails to profits. And this is how we're going to do it. So first and foremost, we did discuss in the first video how you can spot accumulation and distribution on charts where they're accumulating down here. We want to be able to get in with them. We want to ride it up through the markup phase, get out when they're getting out, and then get back in for the distribution phase and the markdown. And once again, the tools we're going to discuss in this video are going to allow you to be able to do that. Now, guys, smart money, they've always used fear and greed to their advantage when it comes to retail traders. We're about to get a hell of a lot smarter than them now, because we're going to be able to get in right at the stealth phase and the awareness phase when smart money and institutional investors are acquiring their positions. We're not going to be up here anymore, or even down here. Or even down here for where the media is getting the, where the stock's getting media attention. Heck no, we're going to be getting in over here in the stealth phase and the awareness phase where smart money is acquiring their positions and the stocks hasn't even taken off yet. We're going to get in this area because we're going to be able to see them buying, accumulating, selling, distributing. We're going to know this is the place to get in right at the mean, and then we get all this move up, okay, right along with the smart money. So, guys, this is the image that I was talking about that sparked a ton of questions. People said, gosh, Ace, 2.2 million, Caesars Entertainment, looks like it's a bearish trade, it's a put. How do I get this data? How do I get this information? How do I go ahead and trade so I can go ahead and see what they're doing and I can trade with them? I can see these kind of big trades coming in. Guys, you cannot get this information. Not this information, guys. This platform's out of business. These guys went out of business years ago. When I used this screenshot in my first video, it was just to show an example. I did not realize it was going to spark such a huge question asking of where people can get this kind of information. But no, these guys closed down a long time ago. What I'm going to share with you blows this out of the water. It is tenfold better. And I just cannot wait to get to that point here in the video. So what I'm going to share with you is a platform that will even the playing field for every retail trader like none other that's out there. And it'll give us all the tools we need to be able to go ahead and see what the smart money is doing. That platform is BlackBox Stocks. This is the platform I've been using to see where the smart money is placing their bets, where they're buying, where they're selling. It's allowed me to jump in and be able to ride their coattails to some really, really great profits. Okay. So what is BlackBox Stocks? What do they provide you? They provide you information and data, options flow. They provide you dark pool analytics. They also provide real-time options alerts. Okay. Guys, this is an algorithmic based trading platform. You literally have algorithms out there that are monitoring over 13,000 stocks and options in real time, every tick, looking for where smart money is pouring their money into and taking their money out of. And then it's passing that information right along to you, and it's alerting you saying, hey, you might want to take a look at this. There's a lot of money going in, a lot of money coming out. There's, maybe this is something you might want to consider a trade on. That's exactly what this platform, where it shines and what it's all about. Okay. So before we hop into the platform, guys, I wanted to show you the power of what we're talking about. These are yesterday's top gainers. And when I say yesterday, I mean May 28th, 2021. Take a look at what we were alerted to. NVIDIA, 635 strike call. Price was alerted at $2.61 on the contract. It ran all the way up to $16.85 per contract. Intraday high, we had a 546% to high move on this particular options contract. Now, for you new traders out there, you have to take these numbers and multiply by 100 because we're talking about a contract that does have controlling interest in 100 shares of stock if exercised. So we're talking $261 at alert all the way up to a daily high of $1,685. Now, if that doesn't get you guys excited, I don't know what will. And just take a look at some of these other trades. AMC, PLTR, another AMC, another NVIDIA, BBBY, another NVIDIA, Beyond Meat, TME. I mean, guys, we're talking anywhere from 123% to 546% to high. That's just amazing. And just so you know, we see these 100% to highs almost every day. Not every day, because of course the market is not always good. I mean, but quite frequently, more often than not, we're going to see 100% gainers, or I should say 100% to high plus moves on these contracts intraday. So I just wanted to show you the screen cap, because this is just so exciting to me that we have the ability to see where smart money is getting into, and we can ride their coattails, and we can make these kind of intraday moves with them. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the actual platform. And here it is on your screen. This is what BlackBox Stocks looks like. Now, guys, don't feel overwhelmed here. We're gonna cover the platform, and to be quite honest with you, it's not as confusing as it might look. First and foremost, there is two sides to the platform. We have the stock side here. We have the option side here. We are currently inside of the stock side right now. I'm gonna go over this side fairly quickly because I'm not a stock trader. If I buy common shares, it's in an IRA or it's being held in one of my retirement accounts. I don't trade common shares. I'm an options trader. I trade the derivatives and the contracts. So that's where I'm going to focus my attention in terms of this platform on. But we are on the stock side right now. This platform, guys, is great for anybody from a new trader all the way up to experienced traders and even professional traders. There's just a ton of data and knowledge here for everybody to gain from. We have a ton of shared components, scanners, charts, news, dark pool data. This is all algorithmically based. Once again, it's an algo-based platform. The platform is actually developed by high-frequency traders for traders. Okay, this platform is constantly scanning the market. It's analyzing millions of trades, presenting back in real time interesting data, unusual options activity, dark pool prints, price spike alerts, stocks making new 52-week highs or lows, and much, much more. Cool thing, guys, if you notice, we're inside of a web browser. So this is a URL. This is browser based. There's nothing to download to your machine, nothing that's going to slow your machine down. And on top of it, it's also mobile friendly. So all this data you see here on the screen, you're also going to be able to see on your cell phone. Now, guys, if you're a newer trader, I've got to tell you, they have unparalleled trading education that is included with the platform. What do I mean? I'm talking about professional traders in BlackBox stocks. Some of these traders have actually worked on Wall Street, okay? And they are going to not only teach you how to use BlackBox stocks in terms of the platform, they're going to actually show you and teach you, if you don't already know, the core concepts of how to trade stocks and options. They're going to give you the foundational basis of how to trade stocks and options. So right here is a 3.5-hour webinar where that's all they're going to do is take new traders and teach them the foundations of how to trade stocks and options. In addition to this, they give a slew of other information, videos, handouts, and the great thing is as you're learning, you have professional traders that you can literally ask questions of to help solidify the concepts into your brain and help you become a truly a knowledgeable trader. So it's just amazing that this is included with the platform because most people would pay a ton of money out of pocket to have professional traders teach them how to trade, okay? Now, there's also different types of classes to show you how to use the platform. Here's a BlackBox orientation class. Here's another boot camp where they actually teach you the algorithmic-based trading system of how to spot and follow the smart money through the unusual options flow activities, through the dark pool prints. They teach you these trading concepts and systems. And once again, education, 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 because without that, nobody can go ahead and do anything. And they're very big on teaching. I've never met a group of professional traders that want to teach and pass on knowledge as much as these folks do here. So once again, lots and lots of education to get everybody up to speed, no matter where you're at in your trading journey. Okay, so real quick, we're going to look at the alert log. This is these are once again algo based. They're color coded. As you can see, different colors. They start flowing in at 4 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time, because once again I'm here in Cali, 7 a.m. on the East Coast. You already start seeing the algorithms hitting these tickers and presenting them to you as saying, hey, there's some interesting stuff happening here pre-market. There's a lot of different colors. We can come over here to the legend, and I'm going to leave this up on the screen just for a moment so you guys can pause the video if you want to read this. But these are the different types of alerts on the actual underlying, on the actual stocks that do come through algorithmically on the stock side of the platform. So you got pre-market alert movers, or excuse me, pre-market alerts. You have volume active alerts, price spike alerts, retracement alerts, rapid decline alerts, unusual suspect alerts. Just really cool stuff, guys. And all of this is being fed to you pre-market as well as during market hours, okay? So in addition to that, over here we have the top gainers, top decliners. Now, wow, look at these gainers, 93.4%. That is just amazing. When this was alerted, it was trading for $3.93 a share. The high after the alert, the stock went up to $7.79 per share, and it's trading at the close price of $7.60 per share. Guys, if you're a penny stock trader, this is going to be like Disneyland for you. I mean, this is just incredible. You're going to have an opportunity to be able to see some of the biggest movers in some of these low float and penny stocks in the day, in real time, all algorithmically driven to your computer screen. So if you're on that stock side, especially that penny stock side, you are going to absolutely love this, okay? Over here, you have the ability to turn alerts on and off. I always have my alert. When I say alerts, excuse me, you have the ability to turn the alert sound on and off, not the alerts themselves. You can turn the alert sound on and off. I always have the alert sound on because I'm not always looking at this particular screen. But if you are, you will see a pop-up over here in this area. It'll either be a green box showing you a stock alert, a bright pink box showing you an option alert, or a red box showing you that there is a stock that has been halted, okay? Guys, I just have to say this. There's no holy grail. These are not automatic buy signals at all. None of this is, not even these over here, okay? Keep in mind, these are algorithmically based, so the algorithms are not taking into account any news, any other criteria. It's purely algorithmically driven. You always must do your own due diligence before taking a trade. Do your technical analysis. All this is doing is saying, hey, here's a heads up. There's something really interesting happening here or over here, okay? Guys, they also have an amazing charting package that comes with BlackBox. So if you have a broker platform that's got a crappy charting package, this thing is just a beast. It's absolutely cool. You can pop it out here. You can get a nice big chart, and you can do all your annotations on the chart. You can go ahead and have all kinds of different styles. So if you want to go ahead and have line charts, or you want to have, any a scatter plot, a histogram chart, whatever you might want, candlestick, bar chart, it's all there for you. In addition to that, tons and tons and tons of studies. Every study known to man is listed here inside of BlackBox stock. So if you have a crappy charting package on your broker platform, now you're going to have a great charting package over here. You have draw tools. This brings up all the drawing tools that you can use and annotate your charts any ways you like. And once again, if you don't want the big chart, you can always pop it right back and make it a small chart. And just very, very cool stuff. I have this open all day long, taking a look in real time. This is all real time data, by the way, during market hours. They're pumping real time data in. So this is tick by tick moves going on. Great for charting if you don't have a good charting package. With that being said, I want to talk real quick before I jump into the option side about what some of these tabs are down here. This is the alert stream. This is money in the bank, guys. There's so much data, really good, potentially actionable trade information that comes in over here. You can filter this stream to all kinds of stuff. Dark pool prints, 52-week highs and lows, stock price spikes, stock halts, low float stocks. It's just amazing. I love to see me some dark pool prints, because of course dark pool prints is smart money that's coming in to this particular security. Now, for those of you who don't know, what basically dark pools are is they're private exchanges that are used by the big funds, by the smart money, to go ahead and place their trades. They're using these dark exchanges. They do this because they can actually negotiate the trade. They get a better pricing on their positions. They can move huge volumes on these exchanges, and they don't show up immediately in the regular market, so retail traders don't know about it. The dark exchanges can actually delay the reporting of this information up to 24 hours. But with BlackBox, the minute the exchanges gets the information, we get the information. And so we can see it here. And these are huge. Look at this, 34 million block dark pool trade on BND, 44 million dark block trade on Texas Instruments. So, I mean, these are big money players. This is not small guys. This is big guys moving into these positions. Now, the one thing we can't tell is we can't tell if it's a buy or a sell. And so what a lot of traders will do is they'll look at the level. So they'll look at the price that these particular prints came in at, and they'll use that price as either potential support or resistance levels, or if the stock price blows through that level, then most likely if it blows through it on the downside, it was a sell print that came through. If it shoots up on the upside through this particular level, it's most likely a buy print that came through, and those moves can't continue obviously on for a little while. So that's a little bit of the dark pool information for you guys, and of course BlackBox Stocks has it available for you. In addition to that, we also have some other really cool a price alert that I like is I like the price spikes, because when you see a spike in price of 8.3%, something's going on. When you see a price spike of 9.37%, something's going on. Once again, you penny stock guys, check out the price, $5.69. This could really point the way to some big profits. Here's GME. Everybody knows GameStop has been in the news, Wall Street bets. Price spike alert, it was moving 1.06%, and then it gives you the price when that alert came in. This could be money in the bank, guys. I mean, these price spike alerts can be showing you, hey, something's going on intraday on this stock. It's moving. Take a look. Okay. So once again, all kinds of great information. I like to keep it either to dark pool mostly for me personally, and stock price alerts. Sometimes I like to see the new 52-week highs and lows, but mostly I like these two. And then of course most traders like to just see all that information flowing in, and they keep the all box checked. Okay. So let's move on to the next tab. We have pre-market scans, post-market scans, and open during market hour scans. Oh, I like to call it open market scans. So with the pre-market scanner, this is just basically showing you what's moving pre-market, and it's showing you if it's moving bullish or bearish by the green or red arrows. A lot of traders will come in, including myself, pre-market, and take a look at what's showing up on this particular scan. Post-market's the same thing, just after hours, what's moving after the market closes. Once again, bullish, a green arrow, red, bearish, red arrow. And then during the market hours, a lot of traders after lunch will come back in and they'll look at this scan to see what's been moving intraday. And there are a lot of times you can be looking for a continuation of the move or maybe even a retracement back towards going into the close of the market. Okay, so very cool stuff there. The next thing we have here is volume ratio. This is basically stocks that are seeing huge amounts of volume coming in. Pretty much right here, this is the volume here is 12,396,024 shares. Okay, and what this is basically telling you, this ratio, is it's telling you how many times this stock is trading above its normal 10-day average of volume. So right now, AEMD is trading 212.17 times above its normal 10-day average of volume. So the first thing I'd be saying is, what the heck's going on? Why so much volume? Is there any news? Well, we can click on the symbol. Automatically, it'll update the chart to the symbol. We can go to the next tab over, and it updates the news. We can see what's going on. Athlon, what is this? Athlon Medical initiated with a buy at H.C. Wainwright. So this might be something that's going on with this stock, why there's so much volume on it. There was a buy initiated on it, okay? And this is how we could find out why these stocks are moving. Is it based on an analyst rating? Is it based on some other kind of information? Very, very cool stuff, guys. Okay, so that's what the volume ratio does. Going back to the news, this is an institutional grade news feed, guys, a multi-source news feed that collates information from flyonthewall.com, which, by the way, if you were just to get that news feed by itself, $65 a month, okay? But it also includes PR Newswire, Global Newswire, Canadian Newswire. It has a ton of news coming in real time throughout the trading day. It can be filtered to just taking a look at options news. It could be, if you want to just see the ratings, what the analysts have upgraded and downgraded, you can go to the ratings, and it tells you here when this stock was just initiated with a sell at UBS. This stock was initiated with a sell at UBS. This stock was initiated with a buy at UBS. So once again, you can see Microsoft initiated with an outperform at KGI Securities. So you can see what the analysts are saying about the stock, or if you just want the options news, you can select options news, and all you're going to see here is options news. Right here, preliminary option volume, 35.4 million today. Very, very cool stuff. Once again, this is for me bread and butter information, especially on the option side of things. So here's Hewlett Packard Enterprises. Options imply 6.7% move in share price post earnings. I mean, just amazing amounts of information that you can definitely get some trade ideas on that might be very actionable information for you. Okay. Once again, all this comes with the platform. And once again, guys, if you were just to get the news alone from the Fly on the Wall, the Fly News right here, they charge $65 a month. This is included with the platform package, okay? Last but not least, we have a StockTwits feed. So any ticker you want to see, like for example, we have AEMD right now on the chart. So for the StockTwits feed, it's AEMD. When I use StockTwits, because these can be anybody, it can be professional traders, new traders, what they say is not as important to me as what they might post. Like for example, here's some links. This is what I like to see. SEC 8K filing. This person's this person's really what they're doing is reporting news. They're putting in here a link that I can actually go to, and I can read real news and real information on this particular stock and see if there may be any trade ideas that are generated. Okay, so we definitely have the StockTwits integration for you as well, and for you to be able to use in your trading. Okay, so that's a little bit about the tabs down here at the bottom and what they do. Now what I want to do is hop over to the exciting part of the platform, which is the options flow. Right here, this is the options flow, guys. This is where the magic happens. This is all real-time options data that is flowing throughout the day. Every time the algorithms find a contract that has met the minimum requirement of contracts and notional value, it appears on the flow. And the flow literally just shows all the options trades that we are tracking, all the buys and all the sells. Okay, so basically, once a specific strike and expiration has met the criteria, it becomes an alert. There are two different types of trades that you're going to see coming through here, guys. You're going to see blocks and sweeps. Okay, so you see like a block right here and you see a sweep right here. Okay, the difference between these are blocks are basically large trades that are executed at one exchange. This is like the trader basically saying, taking his time to get into the position. He's negotiating the trade. Maybe the trade's tied to something else. There's absolutely no urgency on blocks trades at all. It's just they're people trying to get into their positions for the best price that they can get. Now, if I'm looking to get into a trade, what I want to see is I want to see urgency, and what shows urgency is sweeps. Okay, so sweeps are basically trades that are executed at multiple exchanges. It's basically the trader saying, I don't care where my order gets filled, I just want in. Get me into this position now. And what they do is they literally sweep the exchanges and they are able to go ahead and get into their position ASAP. Now, you're going to see some letters, or actually just really in this case, one letter that appears after a lot of these prints here, and it's A or AA. A just means that these were options contracts that were purchased at the ask. AA means they were purchased above the ask. Above the ask is basically price actions moving so quickly that they literally come in above the ask. They're market orders, meaning that there's urgency, there's sweeping. That means this trader wants into this position immediately. Okay. Generally, anything that has an A or an AA is considered a buy-side trade. It's not considered selling. It's considered actually entering into a new position. And these are the things I like to really look at. Now, we can filter to all kinds of stuff on the options data. If you have a specific sector that you're hot on, that you want to see where smart money and people are accumulating into or distributing into, you can sort by sector. If you like ETFs, you can sort by ETFs or both stocks and ETFs or just stocks. And then, of course, over here, you have the ability to see just puts, just calls. And then I'm going to explain what the colors mean in a moment. You can look at just buy side, which is basically on the ask or above, at the ask or above. And then, of course, what I like to do sometimes is come in here and look at the big boy trade. So we put in 500,000 or better, meaning that they have to spend at least $500,000 in order for it to come in on this filter. Sweeps only. We want to see that urgency. And here's what I call the big boy trades. Here's a $1.43 million Apple trade. Here is a $1.25 million Google trade. Several $500,000 trades. Here's almost a $2 million Facebook trade. All these being swept. So once again, this is very cool. You can collate this data any way you want to see anything you want, so you can go ahead and really get granular and see where the smart money is buying and selling. Okay, so very cool stuff. Let's talk about these colors here real quick. So basically, white. Let's start with white, because I think that's always a good place to start here. So basically, white. There's three different colors of flows. There's white, purple, and there's yellow. Okay, the colors are determined by that trade's relationship to open interest. Okay, open interest is basically open trades. It's the people who are in trades from yesterday or any other day before yesterday that are sitting in their trades. That's open interest. Okay. When you open a new trade, it's considered volume going into that strike for today's trading day. Okay, so when open interest has not been exceeded by volume, meaning they're opening trades, it shows up as a white print. Okay, when you see a purple print, what this is basically telling you is that open interest exceeded in multiple trades, whether they're block or sweep trades, that open interest was exceeded through those trades. It's been exceeded. So when you see a purple print, you know that the open interest on the 25 put strike for MARA was exceeded. Okay, 261 contracts purchased on this particular trade. Does that mean this trade was the one that exceeded open interest? Maybe, maybe not. What it's saying is that open interest has been exceeded, and that now open interest is going to be greater tomorrow because there's more volume coming into that contract. Okay, hopefully that's not too confusing for you guys to understand, especially you newer traders. The yellow prints are basically what I like to call big boy prints. This is open interest that's been exceeded in a single trade. So this is a single block or sweep trade that exceeded the day's open interest immediately. That's huge. So generally when you see yellows, and like I said, I know some of these are small dollar amounts, but you're going to see, especially if you go to some of these bigger names like NVIDIA and stuff like that, these yellows, they can be quite large and they are exceeding open interest within that one trade. Okay. So that is a little bit about the flow here, and this is pumping all day long, nonstop. So we do have alerts as well, and so you can see these alerts. Here's a 106% gainer on today with Shop, and that was actually this week's expiration, 6/4. They were coming in and they were buying this at a $4.40 alert. It hit a high of $4.40, hit a high of $9.10. So I mean, that's huge. That's a big run up. Had a total gain of 106% on the day. Guys, these are algorithmic based trading alerts that are coming in. We get these all day, every day. They're basically taking the flow for you. So instead of you having to analyze all of this data and information on your own, it's literally analyzing for you. It's crunching the data and then it's presenting potential trade alerts back to you within this alert window. Absolutely incredible stuff. These alerts really, whether they're a roulette bearish, a swift bearish, a rapid fire bearish, what these different things mean is, if it's a steady alert, it's basically saying there's a ton of activity coming into this particular strike within a 60-minute window, okay? And let's see if we can find a steady here. Here's a steady. So this is basically saying that on this Baidu 220 call, this was alerted because within a 60-minute window, there was a ton of activity coming in, okay? When you get a swift alert, like right here, this is telling you there's lots of activity coming in on this particular options contract within a 5-minute window. When you get a rapid fire alert, like down here, this is telling you there's lots of activity coming into this particular options contract on a 2-minute window. And anything with roulette in front of it just basically means it's an extra risky trade because these are weekly options expirations that these guys are buying into on these roulettes. But they can equal massively huge gains if everything works out correctly. So once again, just very, very, very cool stuff, guys. Tons and tons of data for you, okay? Also, they make it really easy to understand data by giving you heat maps. So let's just click on Apple. We'll use Apple as an example. So once you click on Apple, you'll see the chart updates to Apple. The alert stream updates to just the Apple ticker, showing dark pool prints and all this cool stuff. So you have the data right at your fingertips when you need it. But let's just say you're a newer trader and you're like, oh my gosh, this is really daunting. How do I read this? You can go to the heat map, and the heat map basically gives you a visual representation of everything you're seeing here. Okay, so everything you're seeing here, you're going to be able to see it right on the heat map. And the way the heat map works, it's pretty simple. Calls on the left. Where's my cursor? There. Calls on the left over here, puts on the right over here, strikes going down the center. Yellow is at the money. And it's closest to where the underlying stock is trading. CO and PO are basically calls and puts that expire this week. C1 and P1 are calls and puts that expire next week. And C2 and P2 are calls and puts that expire 2 weeks or further out. Okay, so how do you use this heat map? Very simple. What you're looking for is you're looking to see where sentiment is. Is there more red cells than green cells? Is there more green cells than red cells? These white cells I ignore because they're basically just limit orders. But look at all of the selling coming in next week for next week's contracts. Holy guacamole. This is almost, I mean, compared to the buy side, there's only 3 green cells, but look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's double the amount of red cells to green cells. So you know there's just a ton of selling that's coming in on next week's contracts. So that's a little bit about how this heat map's used. You want to see where they're distributing their money. Are they buying the short dated contracts, meaning this week's, next week's, or further out? And of course, where the sentiment is lying, whether it's bullish or bearish. Okay. So outside of that, guys, we come over here. We get the most active calls and the most active puts, which is interesting information. The thing with the most active calls and puts is you can't tell whether they're buys or sells because, of course, you can buy a call, which is bullish. You can sell a call, which is bearish. You can sell a put, which is bullish, or you can buy a put, which is bearish. So the most active calls and puts do not tell you whether it's bullish or bearish, but the bullish flow does. So you can see Tilray, TLRY, had 70 trades that took place for 6.86 million. This all bullish flow over here. And then, of course, you have the bearish flow here with Tesla leading the way. So that's a little bit there about some of this data. Guys, I don't want this video to go too long, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. The one thing that I did want to go ahead and share with you before we wrap it up was I did want to go ahead and share with you the Discord room, actually. So let me go back to my browser here real quick. I just want to show you what that looks like. And the Discord room is absolutely amazing, guys. There is 4,500 members. Every one of these members are looking for their favorite setups. They're looking at different tickers, presenting the information in real time back to the trading room. So this is what you're going to see when you come into the Discord room. These are mod trading rooms. I'm not clicking into any of these because they actually have their trades in here. So you can click into any of these rooms when you're a member. You can see what all these moderators who are professional traders, what they're trading, when they get in, when they get out. You can follow their trades if you want. I'm not clicking into any of this because, once again, it is a paid service. I do not want to go ahead and show that information to you guys out of respect for the trading group. But I will take you into the main trading room so you can take a look at what this is like. This trading room blows up during market hours, guys. It's just tons and tons and tons and tons of really good information that's being posted in here, what people are seeing, news articles. People will sometimes post different types of flow they're looking at and they're analyzing. Keep in mind, we're deep into aftermarket hours, so there's probably a lot of conversation taking place here right now. But if you were to be into this room during the trading hours, this is just all business, nothing but charts, nothing but information, actionable trade information that is going on during the market hour sessions. Okay. So the nice thing too is that they actually have a voice channel. This literally is like a real-time market hours squawk box. You have the moderators that are in real time. They are calling out unusual options activity. They're calling out dark pool data prints. They're calling out different types of levels and positions that they're seeing in the underlying stocks in the options market. It's absolutely amazing to be able to listen to this during the trading day. There are several trading ideas that I've gotten from it. I'm actually going to play you just a little snippet so you can hear what it sounds like when you are inside of this this voice chat room during market hours. Check this out, guys.
We're down 0.9 on the VIX to 24.25. Russell is positive 0.85. Dow is down 24.57. S&P is positive 0.91, and the Nasdaq is positive 43.04.
So Jan 15 $45 calls. First above the ask, paying 72 cents. I just got filled on BE Bloom Energy for the January 15th $30 calls at 265.
Let's see. Yeah, it's looking pretty to the upside.
Yes, it is. I would not be in ZM until it breaks that 412 area. That's going to be a pennant consolidation on a longer time frame. So I'd be watching that 412 up there for resistance on ZM.
Rapid fire bullish flow alert in Apple. They're buying this week's 130s, paying $2.19.
All right, there's ZM right here above this 412 area, ZM.
Repeater bullish flow alert in Apple. So right off the bat, we've got two Apple alerts. This one is for next week's 133s, paying $2.10.
So you guys, like I said, that is what it sounds like during market hours inside of this chat room. It is absolutely amazing. Real-time stuff being called out. If you have a day job, you have to work, you could actually grab Discord, put it on your phone, throw an earbud in your ear, and you can be listening to this squawk real-time during market hours. If you hear something you like, you can go ahead and hop on your phone, take a look at the charts. If it looks good, there might be an opportunity for a trade there for you. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and hop back into the presentation here. Once again, this is what you get if you decide you want to become part of the BlackBox Stocks family. Access to a private community of traders, ranging from newbies to professionals, free trading education. We talked about that earlier, from the ground up, taught by the BlackBox Stocks Pro traders, a platform that can be used to trade stocks, options, low float stocks, complete algorithmically based trading system that includes real-time market scans, alerts on both stocks and options for the entire NASDAQ and NYSE, institutional grade charting package with proprietary indicators, follow the smart money into their trades by leveraging real-time options and dark pool data, real-time multi-source news feeds that let you capture breaking news events before the stock gets a chance to move, private Discord with real-time chat and Squawk Box market commentary from the BBS Pro traders, which we just looked at, and also, guys, didn't even mention this, real-time trade alerts from the BBS Pros sent out daily via Discord and Twitter. You can also get this on your phone through your I believe through your text app, text messaging. But if you have Discord on your phone, you're going to automatically get the alerts through Discord. And then, of course, you can put Twitter on your phone and get the alerts through Twitter. So how much does all this cost, guys? This is just like, I still can't believe it's this cheap, to be honest with you. It's only $99.97 a month for everything we just talked about, okay? This is crazy cheap. It's ridiculous. It's very, 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 very doable for just about anybody out there to get this level of data and information. And if you're a new trader, to be able to get people to teach you how to trade as well, professional traders you can literally talk to, ask questions of, bounce ideas off of, who will help you solidify the knowledge. It's just, it's unbelievable. They are actually raising the price, guys, full disclosure. I spoke with them the other day. They have a ton of new information and data, a ton of new data and information they are bringing to the platform, which of course, when they bring new information to the platform, they have to pay for more data feeds. So this is going to go up soon. If you do decide to get in right now, you will be grandfathered in at this rate, okay? If you want to get the annual package, you are going to save yourself some money. Can we do a little bit better on the price? Yeah, actually we can right now. Full disclosure, guys, I do have an affiliate link with BlackBox Stocks. I'm a proud affiliate with them because I've been part of the family for years, literally, and I know it works, and I'm very, very happy to get this out to as many people as possible. So if you do use my affiliate link, yes, I do make a little bit of money, but you also get to save some money as well. You get to save on the first month $79.97. After that, it renews at $99.97, and you are grandfathered into that rate because, once again, they are going to be raising the price here pretty soon. So it's a good time to get locked in at just $100 a month, and be able to have access to all the data and all the information we talked about earlier. They do have a special annual membership savings, but they have asked me not to post it in this video. So out of respect, I will not do that. But if you are interested in hopping on to the platform and becoming part of the BlackBox Stocks family on an annual basis, send me an email over to acetradesrisk.com, and we can talk about what that looks like, or I can get you set up with somebody from BlackBox Stocks who can go ahead and give you more information and pricing on the annual membership. Okay, guys, this link is also going to be posted down below in the description, so you can click on it, head on over there, get set up. When you do, if you do decide to do the monthly billing, on the website, when you click on it, it will show you this $99.97 price. Where you'll see the discount come in will be on the shopping cart software. So when you get into the shopping cart software and you're ringing yourself up, you're going to see the discounted price is $79.97. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for the video. It's running 42 minutes. I'm going to cut it right here. Thank you so much for taking the time to view the video. Please, please, please smash that like button. That helps me to get this video out to as many traders as possible. We can share the knowledge and information with them. please subscribe to my channel. I got great new content coming out here that's going to help you in your trading journey. When you do subscribe, right next to that subscribe button is a bell. Click that bell icon. You'll be notified when I have new videos coming out. And if you have any questions or anything, please post them down below in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Guys, thanks again for watching. I can't wait to go ahead and have you become part of the BlackBox stock family. And I hope I get a chance to trade with you guys soon. Take care. Have a great night and trade well.